This theme park that you're looking at right now was all built inside a theme park Tycoon 2 by one guy. This guy. His name is tatstotz, and he has spent over 789 hours building this insane mega park. I mean, this park has a coaster going through the whole build, shipwrecks, krakens, and details so insane you'd want to cry. And he has very kindly allowed us to check it all out today. But first, you are greeted with this little, very nice looking Palm Island right here in the middle of the ocean. I really love how you've done these trees. Going from a sandstone texture to a sand texture, when I would have just gone with wood, is really cool. And then how have you done the leaves right there? You've used the realistic bushes, and oh my days, how many primitives is that? That's just on the tree, and then this little island, oh my days, I can't tell you how cute this is. And this isn't just an island floating in the middle of the ocean. Well, I mean, it is in the middle of the ocean. But right below this island is an insanely huge castle right here. Look at this. I love that. That is such a cool little detail right there. Also, I'm not just gonna skip over this pit. I mean, come on. That is clean. It's got a really nice custom mannequins. If only Theme Park Tycoon actually made mannequins look like that. Got what looks to be like a shipwreck. We'll come to that later. I think this was actually slightly based on Disney's Atlantis ride. And then you got little coral down here. I really like these coral pieces right here, using like the wedge pieces to make like sort of triangles. If you remember back to my aquatic build, I just used flat cylinders. I didn't think to go full out like this. And I love like the fancy arches you've got all around the building. Really makes it look like, you know, feel that like eloquently. That's not a word. Eloquently? Eloquent. It's a word. And you got that all around the building. Oh my, look at that. Really gradual, barely noticeable, actually, gradient. I don't even know if that'll be able to pick up on camera. But it goes from a darker, like, beige to a really light beige. So effortlessly. And you got this, like, really nice terrain using, what is that? Oh, it's a mixture of primitives, default rocks, and even more default rocks. And you got the gradient at the bottom of this tower. And it goes even darker at the back here. I gotta say, this tower is absolutely insane looking. I love the spiral going all the way around, and the glacier texture is that. You don't usually see the glacier texture. Actually, the glacier texture is a big part of this building. Someone actually made the glacier texture look good. That's how you know they're a good builder. Oh my days, the amount of like precision on this little like up a bit on the top of this building right here. I think the aquatic theme is probably my favorite one. It just looks so cool. And then you have this huge bridge as well, with all these like fancy designs at the top, and then you got like this great design in the middle. Then you got like a ton of little like holes throughout this entire bridge right here. You even have a submarine. Oh my days. Wow, this looks sick. This looks like it's ready for battle with the amount of like rockets it's got on it. Once again, using the glacier texture. I mean, come on. I really like the use of the roof tile texture. Not the roof tile, the bathroom tile texture or whatever it's called. I don't even know what that texture is called. And it's of course firing rockets into the bridge. I love the bubbles behind the rockets just to give it a little bit of motion and a little bit of life. Kind of does remind me of SpongeBob though, I can't lie. These fish designs are way better than my fish designs. Yeah, my fish designs were something. Absolutely fantastic job right there. And another school of fish right next to this skull. But we'll come back to that because right next to this castle is actually, I don't know what this is, but I love the contrast of this being like really bright and this being really dark. I mean, even like the sand's dark on it as well. I have no idea what this is, but it's just another bit of the castle. There's like some water wheels with actual water flowing off. I love all of these chains, and the fact that you're actually using like the default chains. Like these are the actual default chain props. Yeah, this entire castle looks absolutely insane. There's no other word for it. It's just insane. I wonder how many times I'm gonna say that this video. I've got a shipwreck which is actually holding up the coaster. That's a very creative way to make some supports. And then, oh, talking about supports, look at the supports over there. Oh, the sails. Everywhere you look, they're just something else to look at. I don't know what the freak of these are, but oh man, the attention to detail on them. Oh, using leafy grass and is like sandstone. I think it is. Those two textures will look seamless from afar. This shipwreck is so good. I love these floating pieces. Literally, it's just 3, 4 primitives maybe? Yeah, these are 2 wedge pieces. This is a primitive, and then this is a wedge, and it looks like an amazing wooden plank. And then I don't want to know how painful it was to make this like curved shape and it going inwards. But man, it is worth it 100%. More schools of fish. Whoa, look at this statue. The King Atlantis. What's the King of Atlantis called? Zeus? I don't freaking know. For it's so obvious, I don't know. But you got the trident right there. He's holding. And I mean, just come on. This is an actual humanoid statue. I don't know how you begin to build humans in this game. It apparently uses a whole bunch of hexagonal primitives, which looks so good. Look at that hand. And then you got all the coral just growing off its back, and then all the kelp, then all the gradient from really dark. I love a good gradient. Oh my days, the tentacles are amazing. I don't know what this is. Oh, I just remembered. There's an insane Kraken coming up, guys. And if you don't know, the Kraken is my favorite mythical creature. And if there's anything to take from this sign right here, it's that there's Krakens everywhere in this park. I don't know what this is. This Kraken just seems to be coming out of a red void. Let me know if you have any idea what this is. This just seems to be a portal to, well, hell, I guess. Then you got a whole bunch of, like, well, tridents attached to these pillars. Really, like, fancy details on them surrounding here. And then it's beaming into whatever this is. It's like a magic conch. It is a magic conch. Straight out of SpongeBob. Oh, the details on that using wedges to make, like, the spiky bits on them. Really creative, all of this. I don't know what this is doing. This is telling some story. There are some lore to this. Anyway, down here you have, that's really nice. I don't know what this is. Like a little temple ruin thing. Oh my, sheer amount of detail on just one of these pillars alone. Oh, nice. Using like a barrel as a part of the pillar is nice. Once again, the glacier texture. Come on. This just looks amazing. I'm gonna run out of adjectives at this point. Oh, I love this ship. Not this, well, yeah, this is a shipwreck, but it's also just half a shipwreck, half a ship. Like the top bit looks really nice and intact, and then the bottom does not. Well, it still looks nice, but it is not intact. Oh my days, there's an entire underground bit. What's going on here? Bro, I feel like I'm in freaking Subnautica or something. We got even more statues as well. I don't know how you build humans in this game, man. Even like the terrain, it's not just all flat. There's so much to it. There's a person down here. Yo, bro. Yo, quite deep under the sea. There's a shark. There's quite a few sharks, actually. So, yeah, bro's cool. Oh, there's another piece. Oh, my. That's like a fishing boat. Oh, did bro get trapped in his fishing boat cave? And then the boat sunk or something? This has actually got a full interior. What's behind here? Oh, yeah. Just casually 3 massive walls, pillars. These aren't even pillars. I don't know what this is. It looks like the fancy designs. Wait, hold on. Why does that kind of look like a face? That kind of looks like a face. Is that what you were going for? Or am I just seeing things? Oh, then you got like an entire back bit here. You also have a huge underwater volcano. Hold up. Oh, but I love the schools of fishes just going around the coaster like that. There is so much to look at in this park. It is unreal, and I am going to tour every last bit of it. Oh my days. Oh, is this the bit of the ride with like the mad like sequencing that I'm gonna blind myself with? It is. Oh, look at this. Oh. Okay, first of all, you got the rings of, I mean, I don't know what that is, but it's some fancy hieroglyphics, I guess, being lit up by light orbs in a way that makes it look like it's spinning, sort of. And then you go through a massive tube of coral, literally full to the brim of coral, rocks, bubbles, sharks, and fishes. Past this huge cogwheel? Yeah, it is a cogwheel. No way. Look at that. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I am seeing an amazing execution of a gradient right here. Going from red all the way to like this lilac-y purple, all the way down to blue. You love to see it. Oh my, that is... Oh, you even got the, like, realistic bushes down there. And then, I love this bit so much. This might be my favorite bit of the build right here. Oh dear, this guy is, cooked! But we've got an underwater sunken lighthouse with working lights. That's right. They have sequenced the entire thing, which lights up all of the bubbles around it, making it actually look like a proper lighthouse. And you got the Kraken actually coming out of so many holes right here, attacking all of the fish. No! Oh, that's not a fish. We're chill. It's just this loser getting grabbed by a tentacle. We got danger sign of a Kraken. What's through here? Oh, yes! This is what I was talking about. The Kraken. This was actually inspired by the Pirates of the Caribbean's Kraken. And yeah, seeing this finished. Perfect. Absolutely amazing, man. You nailed it. Knocked it out of the park. I love how pointy and just how dangerous and sick this feels. And then you obviously get glug glug glug. I have no idea where am I. Oh, this goes out into here. Right next to the volcano. Okay, I do not want to know what creature this spine belonged to, because that is massive. That's probably some sort of leviathan right there. Okay, then this is where the end of the ride would be. Okay. I feel like I've missed a bit of the ride. Yeah, I've definitely missed a bit of the ride. Oh, the skull. This is the creature that the spine belongs to? Nah, forget about the spine. How huge is this head? I would not want to be sea diving and seeing that behind me. This is why I hate the deep, dark ocean. I think we've only actually explored like, what, 3% of our oceans or something? something like that. So for all we know, this flipping thing could actually exist. Also, the entire floor is lava. How have I not pointed that out? We go past here, and then this looks sick. This sort of feels like we're in a cargo area. These things, usually see these in cargo ports, I think. They're just cranes that, I was gonna say carry cargo boxes, but never mind. That's me in my Christmas avatar. Because yeah, that's how long it's been. How have I missed an insanely huge, what is that, cargo ship? I think it is a cargo ship. It is a cargo ship. There is so much more to this park than I originally thought there was. Oh, love this crane. And building it at this weird angle must have been a pain. Or maybe, did you build it? Did you build it flat and then rotate it? If so, that's big brain. I love how everything's chained together. There's got to be some lore here. All the chains just make the boat feel like at any second it's gonna collapse. I think that's probably what you were going for. And also, how have I not talked about this? I can't read that. What does that say? Actnavatisla. Yeah, just another, like, proper ruined temple sort of thing right here. Is that teeth? I love this pattern on the floor, man. It's quite mesmerizing, actually. What if I do it, like, what if I spin around at 1,000,000 miles per hour? Whoa, 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 that's trippy. Oh, my eyes. Oh, I can't see. Man, I think this is the start of the ride, and I love how you're playing with perspective. I mean, from here, it just looks like, oh, wait, no. From here, it actually does look kind of sick, but you don't have the jaw in front of you. But from here, it really looks like a skull that you're inside because the two eyes at the top there. And then also, I'm never gonna miss a good gradient. Going from dark blue to beige. Mad respect for the gradients, man. I appreciate a good gradient. What do we have over here? Oh, this is like a creepy dark section. I can't see a single thing. What is this? What am I doing? Whoa, what's going on? I broke the game. What's going on? I pressed the button and I didn't mean to press the button. I don't know what's going on. I think I broke something, guys. Okay, I fixed it. Oh, this leads over to here. And then this is like a little underground section that looks pretty similar to like the cargo area we were just at. Oh, this is a really sick entrance to a temple. Sort of give me like Aztec temple vibes. And then I don't know what on earth that is. We've got a few more submarines over here. We've got a kraken coming out of what looks like a couple of eyes and a nose right there. I have no idea what this is though. What? What is this? How is there this much in this park? Why is there a tank? That's a sick freaking car. Wait, okay, I'm starting to piece it all together. So this is a huge submarine because it looks very similar to these little dinky submarines. And those dinky submarines are being deployed from this big submarine, which is dropping stuff in the deep dark ocean, maybe as trash. Maybe this is like an evil company littering in the ocean because they just do not care. Okay, we've got a few pipes over here. I think this is the beginnings of the ride right here. Oh man, this part is very sick because in the POV, it actually looks like you climb the ladder. That's just top notch. This has got to be, hands down, one of the most insane parks I have ever toured. I do really hope tatstotz continues making these huge mega parks because if you remember a few months back, we actually toured their huge fantasy park. That was all built by them, and this is their most recent project. I really hope they continue doing it because, man, this is so cool. Oh, look at that. This is the shipwreck that we saw earlier on in the video. Oh, and there's sharks circling it. Of course, that's a cool little touch. Can I just point out the atmosphere in this entire build just goes hard. It is so good. I love how buildings further in the back get this sort of like greenish, tealish sort of tint. It really makes you feel like you're underwater. And that is simply just because they have filled the entire plot up with water, which is just another level of committed. Also, a quick shout out to Jason Voorhees 8319 for building the Jaws 2 scene next to the volcano, which I think is this. Never watched Jaws 2, so I apologize for not shouting you out earlier when I first saw this. I didn't realize, I just thought it was a cool little funny scene you're doing. But yeah, they built that little scene right there. And now tatstotz did actually tell me to check the park out in a different lighting, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, look at this. It's like sunset. Oh my. This transforms the entire build and takes it to a whole new level. Also, I didn't realize that you added sprinklers on the fish to give it extra movement and life. Nice. Oh, and there's light orbs on all of the lava. Makes the lava look like it's flickering. That is sick. Oh yeah, at this time of day, oh, everything just gets enhanced so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna take one look at the atmosphere of this build. I'm just gonna take one quick look at it from the top just to show you guys what it looks like from this angle. Yeah, definitely one of the most craziest builds I've seen. But now we're gonna check out the POV of this coaster.
feel the blood rush through my veins. You know, you know. Somewhere in the distance, the sun's coming up. Everything is blurry, the trees flashing by my side. My side. We're far ahead. The horizon never seems so close. The sky is red. We're not out of the woods yet, you know. Don't stop. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. Where you go, I follow. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. Where you go, I follow. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase.
On screen right now are my members. Thank you guys so much for being a member. If you want to become a member, link in the description. It is the best way of supporting me. So if you want to become a member for as low as 99p a month, then I'd really appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Huge shout out to tatstotz and Jason Voorhees 8319 for making this park come to life, man.